Hey everyone, how's everyone doing? Let's talk about zodiac signs and the holidays. As you all know, I'm on Google Chat on my phone. Oops. And I can't look at your comments on Google Chat, but I can look at your comments on my phone. So whenever I look to the right, I'm looking at my phone to look at your messages. I hope you guys are doing well tonight. I know it's late. Let's talk about zodiac signs and the holidays. We have Thanksgiving coming up. Who is feeling it? Who's not feeling it? How are we feeling about Thanksgiving this year? As the Libra moon, I just want to chill. I just want good vibes. Hey, the Belay, how are you? How are you doing tonight? Let's talk about zodiac signs and the holidays. Let's talk about my new single on iTunes as well. Okay, Forbidden Fruit, now available. And let's do some live readings, okay? I am available for live readings. So for those of you that are just joining, hey Casey, hey Annoy, Anmoye. I don't know how to say that name. For those of you who are just joining, I am doing live readings. So if you want a live psychic tarot reading or a live astrology birth chart reading, a quick one, I can do one for you. Okay. And all you have to do is donate between $5 to $10 for one question, $20 for two questions, $30 for three questions, so on and so forth. Okay. How's everyone doing tonight? Hey, Love Purple. Hey, Ade. Hey, The Blade. What is your zodiac signs? I'm a Capricorn sun, Libra moon. And the moon sign relates to family and the relationship with the mother. So who has good relationships with their family at this time? Who's maybe not feeling their family so much? What are you guys feeling so far? I have also fourth house in Scorpio. So the fourth house is also ruled by the moon. So that's family as well. You know, the moon relates to our emotions, our emotional instincts, and also, the connection that we have with our family. So holidays can either be a really, really good time for some people or, a really, really bad time for others. Hey, Kaylee, how are you? Love Purple says they're exhausted already. I know that's right. Hey, Dina, how are you? I can't say I'm watching Netflix. I kind of hate my only brother. Oh. Your Virgo moon. Okay, so Virgo moons, that's Mercury energy. So what's the relationship to your siblings, Love Purple? Because, Mercury rules the relationship to the siblings, also the cousins. So for like Virgo moons or Virgo risings or like Gemini energy, like people can be really excited to see their cousins or their siblings that they haven't seen in a while. I made a live again. Hey, Rasheen. Family relationship is getting better. That's good. Hey, Q. How are you? How's everyone doing today? I hope you guys are doing well. Let's talk about zodiac signs, okay, and the holidays, how we feel about the holidays. Are we wired to permanently dislike the holidays? Do we have moon in Capricorn maybe, or moon in Aquarius, or moon in Aries? We get annoyed really easily, or do we have fourth house? Because remember, we can have a certain moon sign and then have a fourth house and something else. I have moon in Libra. Which means, I get along pretty well with my family for the most part. I like to get along to go along, but then my fourth house in Scorpio may get irritated really easily, especially with emotional manipulation and things like that, which is prominent in families, especially when you have fourth house in Scorpio, right? So for those of you just joining, I am doing live reading. So if you want a live reading, you can donate to my super chat or my PayPal. I do prefer PayPal at this time. And anywhere between $5 to $10 is one question, $20 is two questions, $30 is three questions, so on and so forth. The link to the PayPal is in the description box as well as the PayPal or the chat box. I'm sorry. You're doing good, Q. That's good. Hey, Heaven Whispers 25, Zuni. I haven't talked to you in a minute, girl. Oh, you don't talk much, Love Purple. Hey, Devon. I'm going to be at work getting double time for this holiday. Hey, Rasheen, you must have moon in Capricorn or fourth house in Capricorn because, girl, you're like, I'm about this money. You know what? Virgo moons can be like that, too. And Taurus moons or Taurus fourth houses or something like that can be kind of the same way, but let's keep it real. Tauruses love good food, okay? They love presents, so Tauruses, kind of like the holidays, I think Libras do too. My moon's in Libra, so I kind of love the holidays, but my fourth house in Scorpio is just like if I could have the holidays without certain, well, I won't say that, but without having to be around certain family members, that would be amazing. Because it's like each year I grow further and further past certain, you know, traditions and certain people. And it's just, Lamarr, today was a day, but my husband surprised me and our boys with the new English bulldog puppy. Oh, I'm going to snuggle him. He makes me feel better. Oh, that's so cute. I want to get a cat. Aries, the Blay. The full moon is in Taurus right now. It is in Taurus, actually. So you're so right. We talked about that during the. I hope you're doing. I am doing well, Zini. I hope you're doing well too. I need to message you on Instagram. But it's interesting that the full moon is in Taurus because we have Thanksgiving coming up in a few days. I'm gonna pull a card for everyone in the room. Oh, Dina, you loved my apartment vlog. I had so much fun making that vlog. I cannot wait to do more vlogs. I'm so glad that I got such a good reception. And I just really wanted to kind of get creative with it. I was like, I really want to edit this and make it like fun and funny and like me, like my personality, you know. So if you haven't watched my apartment vlog, I did an apartment tour for you guys finally. Okay, so I uploaded that earlier today. It wasn't a live, it was a video that I kind of recorded on my phone. Can you believe the quality? It was on my phone, Samsung S8. But yeah, you know, it was really fun. It was really funny. And I really enjoyed doing that. My ass gonna be home eating and sleeping. Yes, Twanda. I have second house stellium. Give me luxury. Yes, exactly. Interesting. I have my moon in the second house too. So give me luxury, but not on my dime, right? Yes, I love your apartment vlog, Lamarr. Oh, thank you, Q. I'm glad y'all liked it. I won't be spending too much time with my family. Yes, love securing my bag. Yes. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, you know, what I'm doing because I want to spend time with family, but I also want to secure the bag too. Virgo moon. Yes, the apartment vlog was great. Yes, actually, Siobhan was there for the premiere. We had fun, right? Yes, that was fun. Yes. Where'd you get your Papa Legba? I got it from a metaphysical store where I live. I don't even know what it's called. I haven't been there in a minute. I need to go there soon. I watched him congratulated. Thank you, Yashin. I love when he said on the vlog, I'm gay. So anyone that got that vibe, your gaydar is right on. I love that comment. Yes. I enjoyed the apartment vlog. You will probably love living alone. I think I will too. You know, like as the time goes on, I get more used to it. I know I was cracking up when he said that. Yes. My puppy's a Virgo puppy. He's so cute. He's white and tan, blue eyes. Aw. And is he going to stay small or is he going to get bigger? Because I'm kind of falling in love with small dogs lately. Uranus and Neptune in my 4th house. Ooh. That's tough. I don't know what I have in my 4th house. I think I don't know. I know I have something in my 4th house. I've been trying to find some Orishas that I like, but haven't found any yet. Well, I also really like Olokun and Ogun, which is in my room. Q says I get to walk around and twerk naked living alone. Yes, Q, that's what I'm talking about. Unfortunately, I can't do that on a vlog, but yes. Hey, Killa Chilla. But I also love Oshun. Like Oshun is like, I'm trying to find her statue. It's like she's hiding from me or something. But let's pull a card for the room. What messages do the angels have for us tonight? What messages do the angels have for us tonight? What message do the angels and the ancestors have for us tonight? I got Uranus in my 9th, which is in Scorpio. Okay, the 9th is Jupiter, so that's travel. Long distance travel. Do you have family long distance that you travel to see? Your 4th house is that Capricorn or Scorpio? Because sometimes I get confused because they kind of look similar. Dina, I was going to ask you, did you get all your Dia de los Muertos skulls at Target? I did get them at Target. You know, Target is one of the best places to go to when it's like season. It's a really good seasonal store. They have some good stuff there, y'all. I need to go to Target soon, but I've really been trying to keep a lock on my money. I saw the premiere. I gotta watch it. Yes. Why not Lamarr shake it for us one time? Oh Lord, I am not trying to get demonetized. I'm confused. What is you talking about? All right, so let's pull a card. Let's see. Oh, interesting. This is for those who have children out there. Oh wait, I pulled two actually. Both about children, ironically. All right, so babies are thinking and attracting before they are speaking. Is anyone out there trying to get pregnant? This is a message for you, it seems. It reads, even though you are only months old in your physical body, you are a very old and wise creator focused in that baby's body. And you came with powerful intentions. People often assume that because a child is not yet offering words, the child cannot be the creator of its own experience. But it is our promise to you that no one else is creating your experience. Children emanate vibrations, which are the reason for what they attract, even from their time of birth. Wow. That's powerful. All right. And the second one kind of popped out too. Let's read what it says. I can't receive that one. Well, all right. We have another one about children. Okay. So this is interesting. Our opinions about our children can influence their behavior. Interesting. Now, you can also relate this to yourself being a child of your parents, right? How did your parents, thoughts about you influence your behavior? All right, let's read what it says. The more you see things in your child that you do not want to see, the more of that you will see. And so, the behavior that you elicit from your child is more about you than it is about your child. This is actually true of all of your relationships, but since you think about your child more than you do of most others, your opinion about your child plays a greater role in its behavior. Interesting. Interesting. I didn't expect that. All right. But, sometimes spirit has its own messages in mind. So let me catch up with the comments. For those of you who are just joining, I am doing live readings. So I'm doing live psychic tarot readings. I do prefer PayPal payments at this time. And anywhere between $5 to $10 is one question, $20 is two questions, $30 is three questions, so on and so forth. $40 for a question. Let me catch up with the comments, y'all. No more babies for me, next card. Is someone in here preggo? Gotta keep that in mind. Exactly. Can I ask a question about candle flames? Yes, sure. And they love Snuggle Lamarr. English bulldogs are really chill and kind of crazy, lazy. Yeah, I want a small dog and or a cat to cuddle with. They're so cute. My grandma used to tell my mother, I don't know why you're beating that child. You're just beating yourself. See? Killer Chiller, definitely go watch the Fred Rogers documentary. So insightful about children and truly had me thinking about my own upbringing. I'm going to watch that. I've really been into documentaries lately. Specifically history documentaries, so this should be interesting. I gotta get a man first, so no preggo for me. Hey, Lamarr, just watch your vlog. Congrats on your new place. Thank you, Mari. I'm glad y'all liked the vlog. I had a lot of fun doing that. So the next one will be even more fun. I want to get something so I can vlog kind of in my car. Like Trisha Paytas. So y'all can see me ordering stuff at Starbucks. I keep dreaming about the live reading you did for me. You told me I was getting pregnant soon. Yes, Ade. That could be a sign. What are the dreams about? For those of you who are here, I am doing live readings, so you can donate to my super chat or my PayPal. I do prefer PayPal payments. Anywhere between $5 to $10 is one question, $20 is two questions, $30 is three questions, so on and so forth. Also, The link to the PayPal is in the description box as well as in the chat box. And whenever I'm looking to the right, I'm looking at my phone because I can't see the comments on Google Hangouts, unfortunately. Yeah, that goes for not just children, but people. We should get irritated with people because we don't like things that they do when we're really doing things that when really they are doing things that we do and don't like. True, exactly. Everything is a mirror. Every relationship is a mirror about ourselves, exactly. I had a dream, actually I had a dream that my cousin was pregnant recently. I just remembered that. Interesting. Cats are the best when it comes to independence, so walking. True. It's like we get irritated with things that reflect parts about ourselves that we don't like, and instead of self-reflecting, it's easier to say, ew. Yes. We birthing babies. Yes. So what is everyone doing for the holidays? Are you guys spending time alone? For some reason, I kind of want to spend time alone, but I also want to go with my, be with my family, particularly my aunt's side of the family or my dad's side of the family. If you guys watch my vlog, you know the history behind that. But yeah, but I think it's my Libra moon. My Libra moon is so indecisive in terms of what I really want to do. But my Scorpio, fourth house, really likes being alone. Like, let's keep it real. My hair is like being really disobedient right now. I'm pregnant with success. Yes, Love Purple. That's what I'm talking about. Not realizing we do the same. Yes. Hi, Libra Princess. Thank you, Keisha Jewett, for the $5 donation to my PayPal. Keisha gets one question. $5 is one question. For those of you who are just joining, you can also send a donation to my PayPal or my Super Chat. I do prefer PayPal at this time. I might go tie my hair up because my hair is being really wonky right now, but I prefer PayPal. The link to the PayPal is in the description box. It's also in the chat box. Hair is on fleek, child. I need the recipe for my locks. Yeah, I don't really do much to my hair. I get it wet every time I shower. I know some people wear like shower caps. I'm not into the shower cap thing unless I absolutely need to, which is never. So I like to get my dreadlocks wet. I try to moisturize them more often, but there are times where I like do the lowest maintenance to my hair. Keisha is me. Okay, yes, Keisha, thank you for the $5 donation. Oh, maybe you sent it in the PayPal. Let me look. Hold on. Because I always forget that you guys can send. The great thing about PayPal is that you can send your question or your information, whatever, in the PayPal chat. So you have your privacy. Or the PayPal payment, not the PayPal chat. Could you imagine PayPal having a chat? That would be interesting, I think, actually. PayPal, if that happens, I want my money. I want my coins. I'm making edibles for after we get our chat on so me and my hubby can chill. Yes. Is this Thanksgiving edibles or Thanksgiving holiday edibles? My birthday is coming up on Monday. Any messages from my spirit guides? Oh, that's exciting. Send me some, Dina. That's what I'm talking about, Love Purple. I need some. By the way, my birthday is coming up soon, so I do accept donations to my PO box. All right, it's I need to start putting in the description box. Actually, my birthday is next month. I'm turning 20. I'm just kidding. I'm turning 27. So let's enter tripartite question. Are Capricorns finally having holidays? Capricorns always have holidays. What do you mean? So tripartite's question is, where'd her question go? Hold on. Oh, okay. My birthday is coming up on Monday. Any messages from spirit guides? Some home goods cards for you. Birthday. Yes, exactly. Today's my little bro's birthday, so I'm happy to have him home from LA. That's good. So what messages do Keisha's or tripartites, spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and protectors have for tripartites or KJ? I don't know what to call you. There's so many names. For those of you that are just joining, I am doing live readings, so you can donate to my PayPal or my Super Chat. I prefer PayPal payments. The link to the PayPal is in the description box. It's also in the chat box. $5 to $10 is one question, $20 is two questions, $30 is three questions, so on and so forth. So what messages do tripartites or KJ's? KJ is fine. Okay. What messages do KJ's spirit guides, angels, ancestors, protectors have for KJ for her birthday? What birthday messages do KJ's angels, spirit guides, ancestors, and protectors have for KJ? Children are so pure and open to the possibilities. Yes. I have to say, for me, though, one of my favorite things about Thanksgiving is my cousins. And like my brothers and sisters. Because we just have so much fun. I think I must have like either fourth house. I don't know. That sounds like fourth or like third house energy. Like I just love, you know, I don't know. Maybe I have like something in the fourth house. All right, KJ. So here we have the Seven of Wands here in the past position. So feeling defensive, possibly, or literally defending yourself from others in some way. Here we have the Three of Coins here, present position. So there's something about money and maybe not having all the resources you want to really kind of maybe have the birthday you want to have, you know, to go all out. But, you know, I feel like there's enough for you to kind of, you know, pull something together for yourself to kind of, you know, do something maybe a little bit low key. But I feel like your spirit guides kind of want you to do something. Like they want you to celebrate in some way. Because it's like, I get the energy that like you feel like you don't have the resources. Maybe you don't want to spend the resources or something like that. But your spirit guides want you to do something special for your birthday. Do something special, even if it's buying yourself something small or nice, something like that. Taking yourself out to a lunch, dinner. I had her up here, so most free days were healing days more than fun days. I feel positive about the individual. Yes, Alex, exactly. 26 is good for a business marriage. Ooh. Business marriage. Well, I'm 26 now, so. Hi, Lizzie. Here we have the Queen of Coins. I've been binge watching your Capricorn videos. Oh, cool. I need to make some new ones. But here we have the Queen of Coins here in the future position. Treat yourself. Exactly. Colgado. Seems like you're maybe waiting, hoping to hear from someone on your birthday. I'm seeing that the message or the messages may be a bit delayed from this male. I feel like it's a male. There's also something about not putting too much investment into this male or into a male on your birthday. More investment in yourself. Like make it a me day. I feel like your birthday should be a me day. Leading up to your birthday should be a me day, me couple of days, me week, whenever the situation is. I guess it would be week because we're only on Tuesday. So, but for some reason I see you wanting to spend your birthday with a man or hoping that a man contacts you on your birthday. I feel like he will, but there's something about messages being delayed. Remember, we're in Mercury retrograde as well. But, you know, they really want you to make it a me day. So that's what I see about that tripartite. For those of you that are just joining, have a good birthday, girl. I guess that means you're a Sag, right? You're a Sagittarius. But like the early Deacon 1 Sag. So you're like probably the most unfiltered of the, the Sagittarius, because we're coming out of Scorpio energy. So Lord, you're kind of on that Sag Scorpio cusp. For those of you just joining, I am doing live readings, so you can donate to my super chat or my PayPal. I'm doing live psychic tarot readings. I'm also doing live quick birth chart overview reading. So if you want to donate to my super chat or my PayPal, I do prefer PayPal payments at this time, and anywhere between $5 to $10 is one question, $20 is two questions, $30 is three questions, so on and so forth. So thank you for your $5 donation, Keisha, to my PayPal. I appreciate that. Hi, Visions. No, ma'am, it was over before it started, literally. He turned into the Hulk, and I had to get the F out of there. Ooh. Interesting. Well, maybe it's not him. Are you talking to more than one person, or do you have more than one person on your mind? It's got to be about business for it to work. Exactly. Ooh, a man for the B-Day? That calls for the birthday suit. Oh, yes. And yep, Lamarr, I'm straight side. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. Hi, Alicia. So what's everyone's moon sign in fourth house? And do you guys know your moon in your fourth house? If you don't know, you can go to cafeastrology.com. You just have to know the time and place that you were born. Now remember, you can have a certain moon sign, but remember, we also have the houses. So the houses are like a little bit more depth into our personality. Like if the planet placements, the planet placements are the structure of the foundation, but the houses are what gives that structure, that foundation, life, honey, and personality. All right. Thank you, Q, for the $10 donation to my PayPal. Let me see if you put your note in the chat. $10 is one question. So for those of you who are joining, you can donate to my PayPal or the super chat. Q, answer your question on here, and we will answer you here. For those of you that are just joining, I am doing live readings, so you can donate to my PayPal or my super chat. Anywhere between $5 to $10 is one question, $20 is two questions, $30 is three questions, so on and so forth. So what does the fourth house mean? The fourth house is ruled by the moon. This is, once again, our connection to our family, specifically the mother, the relationship that we have with the mother. And I would say the fourth house, if anything, is like beneath the surface relationship with the mother. Like what, it's complicated. The moon and the fourth house are kind of one and the same, but once again, the fourth houses or the houses give things a little bit more complexity, a little bit more depth. All right. That's why I really want to do a class for you guys. Yeah, I'm not thinking about my ex-hubby, but I got this Libra in my life that I could cut for. Yeah, that makes sense because I feel like it's kind of an air sign in his head kind of energy, and air signs can be much in their head. Moon is in Capricorn. Uranus currently transiting my fourth house. Ooh, Uranus. Well, a lot of people could be wanting to spend time with you during the holidays. All right, Uranus is popularity. Yes, Q, thank you. Yes. What's Q's question? Q, do you have a question? I would donate, but my card is in the mail, but I'm gonna get up with you for yes, Leisha. Sounds good. For those of you also that want a personal reading, I'm also available for personal readings on my website, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. Mine's in Leo, whatever that may mean. Your fourth house is in Leo. Fourth house Pisces, and I'm glad I don't have planets there. Yeah. That's kind of, an energy all on its own. Fourth house in Pisces. That's kind of always like never knowing, who's liking who this holiday season, what drama, happened. That's 4,000 Pisces is a lot. It can cause you to also be kind of out of touch with your family in certain ways. Like, even if you live with your family as the 4th house in Pisces, like you can be someone who just like enjoys kind of being locked up in your room, or like likes having time to yourself. Because remember, Neptune is kind of, alone time or solitude. Sorry, the cards are like all kind of flipped certain ways. I don't like that. I don't like reading reversals. It's not my tea. So, oh wait, I didn't even read Q's question. I just wanted to know if you could tell me about anything about my intuition, any gifts. Okay. So, what can Q's spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and protectors tell us about Q's intuition? Does Q have gifts? What gifts does Q have? Q, do you get deja vu a lot? The Fool card popped out. This is intuition. Also, I feel like you have pretty good intuition, but there's something about you always not following your intuitive insights that you get. Like, I feel like sometimes you may get a bad feeling about someone, but you give them the benefit of a doubt. And then you kind of get to a point where it's like you kind of realize, oh, I should have listened to my gut feeling about this person. Or I should have listened to my gut feeling about this situation. That house was like living in the county jail. Child. Mine too. All right, so let's just keep shuffling. Yeah, okay. So what messages do Q's angels, spirit guides, ancestors, and protectors have for us about Q's intuition, about Q's gifts? Thank you so much for my reading. I was hesitating about spending too much on myself for my B-Day, but I will do me and enjoy my day now. Yes, tripartite, enjoy yourself. It's your birthday. Your spirit guides want you to enjoy yourself. So here we have the Emperor. You have good long-term vision, but sometimes I feel like you have trouble sticking through with that vision. Like you get impatient quite quickly. You have good long-term vision, Q. Like you have insight into the future, you have insight into the future and into. You also get certain keen insights as well. Hey, Ty. Five of Wands. I think your issue sometimes is that and I get this weird energy that sometimes you either don't say something when you should, or you do say something when you shouldn't. So I feel like you don't have the best balance between keeping things to yourself and saying things when you should say them. When it comes to your intuition, your intuitive gifts, your intuitive insights. Like, I feel like you get certain insights into the future about wealth, being wealthy, but you don't act on it. You don't say anything about it. But that's like your gifts. That's a form of your gifts. But you have good insight. You have good intuition. You just don't always follow it. And that's the biggest downfall here, is not following your intuition. It leads you onto dangerous roads or, unhappy roads. Also, especially when dealing with other people. The Hierophant or the High Priestess, intuition. All right, you have really, really good intuition, Q. I feel like you know this as well, But there's just something a little bit about you doubting yourself sometimes. You know, also because maybe you feel like people around you wouldn't understand. People around you would feel like you're crazy if you randomly told them, you know, girl, I had a dream last night that had a baby, you know, or something like that, you know, not knowing that, you know, that person wants to have a baby or, you know, something like, you know what I'm saying? So you have to learn to trust your intuition, know when to hold them, know when to fold them. All right. That's a part of being in this kind of psychic intuitive game. Is sometimes, you know, it's good to say stuff. Sometimes it's not good to say something, you know, sometimes you have to hold back. All right. Because sometimes people can't handle hearing the truth. All right. And I think that's ironically part of what's going on here is that sometimes you struggle with the truth that even you yourself know on a deep level. But it takes a couple times or a couple circumstances or happenstance, you know, situations for you to realize that that was the truth the whole time. Did you do Libra yet? I'm not going really by zodiac sign. We're just kind of chatting about, you know, we're just chatting really, you know. I definitely second guess myself. Yes, Q. For those of you that are just joining, I am doing live readings, so you can donate to my super chat or my PayPal. I'm doing live psychic tarot readings and live astrology birth chart readings. So you can donate to my PayPal, which I prefer. The PayPal link is in the description box. It's also in the chat box. And anywhere between $5 to $10 is one question, $20 is two questions, $30 is three questions, so on and so forth. By the way, quick promotion. I do have a single currently on iTunes called Forbidden Fruits. All right. You can purchase it on iTunes or Apple Music. Just type in my name on iTunes, Lamarr Townsend. This is me. I need to do my artist page clearly, or I think the people I did submitted my single through will probably do that for me, hopefully. But as you can see, it was released on November 2nd or November 12th, 2018. I can play a little bit of the song for you guys. If you want to sit here and listen to the whole song. All right. But it's available on iTunes and Spotify as well. I remember when you used to say that you loved me despite all my flaws. I remember when on a rainy day, thank you, An Moye, you kissed me despite all my flaws. You took a bite of forbidden fruit. Now it's so good to you, so good to you. You took a bite of forbidden fruit. Now it's so good to you, so good to you. You took a bite of forbidden fruit. Now it's so good to you, so good to you. You took a bite of forbidden fruit. Now it's so good to you, so good to you. Available now on iTunes. So some people sent donations. Thank you guys. Thank you, Keisha, for another $20 donation and Latasha for the $10 donation. For those of you that don't know, $20 is two questions, $10 is one question, and I'm also doing live reading. So if you want to do a live reading while I'm here, you can send a donation to my super chat or my PayPal. I do prefer PayPal payments at this time. Like I said, anywhere between $5 to $10 is one question, $20 is two questions, $30 is three questions, so on and so forth. And the link to the PayPal is in the description box as well as the chat box. So what is Q Amir's question? I think he wanted to know what his gifts were, you know, what his intuitive gifts or psychic gifts were. What state do I live in, Lizzie? I live in the DMV area. He knows his cards in astrology. It's awesome. Thank you. Congratulations on your single. Thank you. He hit that nail on the head. Hit on the head as usual. Yes, Q. And it sounds like Ty's going to give you a second dose, so. I like that forbidden fruit. That describes me to a T. Yes. Always love the beats and the lyrics. Too bad when I dance, I look like an old lady having a seizure. But who gives a fuck? It gets your body moving. Exactly. That's why I love music. I just love to dance, you know? I love to dance, and I love a good beat. I love music that makes me dance, and I love good lyrics. Like, I write all my own lyrics, so. And I produce all my own music. I am a music producer, actually, as well. So everything you hear when it comes to me music-wise is done by me. Even down to the mixing and mastering, which I'm getting better at, and I'm learning. You tried to send your questions with the PayPal? Okay. I triple love Azalea Banks. Me too. I need new music from Azalea. That's what I need. I want somebody who can take it apart. Stitch me back together, turn me into who I wanna be. Okay, so try. KJ wants a live astrology reading, any indicators of psychic abilities, and any other info that you think is important. So we're gonna do a little quick psychic reading on KJ. All right. Detroit, Michigan. Oh no, DMV areas. It's DC, Maryland, and Virginia. So I live kind of like in the middle of that area. It's all kind of conjoined in a lot of ways. So I kind of live closer to DC though. Actually, I live a lot closer to DC than Maryland. So let's do a reading on KJ, okay, in her birth chart. And then we'll do Latasha's reading. And for those of you who are joining, I am doing live readings, so you can donate to my super chat or my PayPal. The link is to the PayPal, which I prefer, is in the description box, as well as the chat box. And anywhere between $5 to $10 is one question, $20 is two questions, $3 is three questions, so on and so forth. So Killer Chua says Azalea's got a little Christmas EP coming for the holidays. Have you tried her soap? It goes off. Saved my skin. I have not tried her soap. I want to try it though. Maybe I will try it. All right, so let me put in her information. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm putting in KJ's information. All right. Oh, I'm trying to find it actually. Okay. Child, these phones. Okay, now we got it. All right. So KJ's information, born November. For those of you just joining, I'm doing a live astrology quick birth chart overview reading for KJ. KJ wants to know if there are any indicators about psychic abilities in her birth chart and any other information that she wants to know because she donated $20. So that's 2 questions about her birth chart. 2 specific areas we're gleaning insight into when it comes to her birth chart. 3:23 a.m. And for those of you just joining, I'm doing live readings. So let's just make sure all the information is correct. November 26, Dallas, 3:23. Perfect. So let's look at KJ's birth chart, you guys. Let me look back at the comments. Thank you, Tripartite, for the $10 donation to my super chat. I appreciate that. For those of you that are joining, I am doing live readings. So if you want a live reading, you can donate to my super chat or my PayPal. I do prefer PayPal, but I'm also taking super chat donations. $5 to $10 is one question, $20 is two questions, 30 is three questions, so on and so forth. Link to the PayPal is in the description box as well as the chat box. Let's get into KJ's birth chart. Okay. So here we have, she wants to know about her psychic abilities and if there's any indications of psychic abilities. So she has Moon in Aquarius in the 4th house. Now it's interesting because the 4th house is ruled by the Moon, which rules intuition. You have your Moon in Aquarius, okay, which Aquarius is ruled by Uranus and Saturn. Uranus rules, how we approach our personal goals and aspirations. It also rules our friends and acquaintances. So this tells me that you have really, really good intuition when it comes to being in groups of people, when it comes to being in public spaces. You kind of are really easily able to feel this place out, feel a situation out. You're really good at feeling people out. You're not always the best at showing your own hand, which can actually benefit you. Especially when it comes to kind of fishing out information about people. Because remember, Uranus rules friends, groups, popularity, things like that. So now Uranus is also rules technology. So you may use technology in some way to enhance your intuition or something like that. But nonetheless, you do have pretty good intuition. You're also, like I said, you have really, really good intuition and insight when it comes to other people specifically, because Uranus is other people, groups of people specifically. But when it comes to that one-on-one aspect, of people, it may take you a little bit longer to kind of figure people out. And that's only because you don't allow yourself to get too close to people to kind of, allow that to happen, which can once again be a good thing. You have your North Node in Aries in the 6th house. The North Node is, our current life purpose in this lifetime. The South Node is our past life purpose, or kind of, the past habits that we bring from our past lifetime into this current lifetime, which tells me as a South Node in Libra, you were a little bit of a people pleaser in a past lifetime. You may have been overtly focused on love and romance and maintaining partnerships with people. But in this lifetime, you're meant to kind of be your own boss, to be your own person. In the 6th house, this is related to work and career. So that's just kind of, a life purpose insight, I guess as your second question, I guess we could kind of, put it as. Now, Sun here in Sagittarius, which can denote, once again, psychic abilities in the 2nd house of money, self-worth, all right, Venus. So this can be a good indication when it comes to one-on-one relationships. You are really, really good at kind of, gleaning insight into people and whether or not they're good for your freedom, good for your expansion or your growth. Whether or not people will, or relationships with certain people will restrict you or allow you to grow and evolve. So you have good insight when it comes to people. I feel like you're, once again, a really, really good judge of character. You have your Jupiter and Aries in the 7th house. So not only do you have a good judge of character, you also have energy of possibly calling out that judge of character. Now, be careful with that because we have Jupiter in retrograde in your chart, all right? Because the little r is always the retrograde in the 7th house. So you may jump to conclusions when it's not the right timing, or, you may act when it's not the right timing. So be careful with that energy. So this is just kind of insight, not only into like, your psychic abilities, but I guess also like your overall life purpose. So you have Lilith and Leo in the 10th house. So this is interesting. Lilith is kind of our shadow side of our personality in the 10th house. This can be kind of the energy of, how do I say this in a nice way? Because Lilith isn't always nice, you know. So Lilith and Leo can be a bit attention seeking. In the 10th house, this is the energy of easily being able to call out other people who are attention seeking. Now, it's interesting because remember, Gina, we were talking earlier about how, you know, we get upset about the things that we see in people when really we just don't like that thing in us. This can be, you know, Lilith in 10th house energy. You have Pluto and Scorpio, so this can definitely glean insight into you having some psychic abilities. In the first house, ruled by Mars, this is self-image. This is our general outlook on life. So with your Pluto and Scorpio in the first house, you definitely are someone who knows that there's always, you know, something deeper beneath the surface. You know, there's always something bubbling under, you know, underneath the subconscious, you know, of other people, of life itself. You know, you're always evolving and transforming spiritually, especially because Pluto or Scorpio and Pluto, which Scorpio is ruled by Pluto, is all about spirituality and growing and evolving on a spiritual level, you know, becoming spiritually strong, as well as physically strong, because Scorpio is also ruled by Mars. Speaking of Mars, you have Mars and Scorpio in the first house as well. So this can definitely, you know, give you a strong personality, an intense personality, and also a personality that a lot of people come to for advice or to kind of divulge their secrets to, because, you know, Scorpio can be a secret keeper, and the first house is also how people see you. So if you ever wonder why, you know, you attract that energy to you, it's probably this first house that you have. You know, you actually have your first house here in Libra, ironically enough. So all this energy can be a little bit intense, you know, at times for you, I feel. But now you have your fourth house in Virgo, it looks like. And the fourth house, once again, it can be related to intuition. All right. So, oh no, fourth house in Capricorn. I'm sorry. You have fourth house in Capricorn. So that's very interesting. Capricorns are very, very intuitive people. So that can be, you know, that can speak of intuition, you know, good intuitive insight. Seventh house in Aries, interesting. You have eighth house here in Taurus. I feel like you're really, really good. You have good intuition and good abilities when it comes to relationships, when it comes to other people, judges of character, figuring out whether or not someone's good for you, figuring out whether or not someone's good for another person. I feel like you would be really good. Like if you were a psychic tarot reader, I feel like you would be like a love kind of relationship person, tripartite, based from your chart, you know, so. How do you feel about that reading? This looks like a chart of a person who should be single. Ooh, I could see that, especially with Moon in Aquarius. You're so good at reading charts. Thank you, Aisha. Oh, okay. You sent a super chat, right? And any info about my first house? Also, is it just me or all my houses signs and their opposite signs? These are things I go through on a daily basis. Let's look back at her chart, you guys. So, can you tell me about what it all means for my to be in the lower horizon? You mean in this horizon? Well, in this horizon, it just means that there's an overt emphasis on self and the relationship between self and other people. Now, you also have kind of planets here on the upper horizon as well. Now, let's get back into your first house. You have first house in Libra. So, first house in Libra, Libras are very social. Aqua moons usually don't want to marry. Yes, exactly. So you have first house in Libra, which means you're a very social person. You are someone who is very, you know, flirtatious, romantic. First house in Libra people tend to be people that people like, you know, you may not have a lot of enemies, you know, or if you do, you may not know much about them, you know what I'm saying? Because you're just attracted so much or surrounded so much by love and people who want to, you know, talk and want to be in your presence. Now, it's interesting because you have Mars in Scorpio and Pluto in Scorpio. Also, all in the first house, which can be intense energy. Okay, now this could actually be a good thing because, you know, Libra falls right before Scorpio. You know, we go from Libra season to Scorpio season, right? So this can be actually, you know, kind of sextile energy in, you know, kind of technical terms. But with this first house in Libra, with all this Pluto energy, first of all, Mars in Scorpio is someone who is very, you know, you're like self-initiated, but you're also someone who can easily be, how do I say this? You can easily be discouraged if the odds seem to not fall in your favor. Because remember, Mars is a type of planet that thinks before it acts. But with Pluto, sometimes we can see like certain experiences or circumstances as taller than we are in a weird way, ironically. And you often associate Pluto with being tall and strong and all on its own. I'm sorry. But it takes a while to get there. Like there are levels to Pluto, right? So especially with it being here in the first house of Libra, like you have first house in Libra and with all this Pluto energy, sometimes you can attract people, circumstances, situations to you that are just too intense for you at the time, or just maybe too intense for the other person, you know, at the time. So, but there's always a lesson there, right? Because Pluto is all about lessons and soul growth, right? So being able to deal with intense situations can be like a constant tuggle or toss up for you, I guess, with your first house, with all the Scorpio energy. Because remember, Mars is also how we act. It's self-assertiveness, right? Pluto is transformation once again. It's our reaction to crisis and change as well. So your first reaction when it comes to crisis and change may be self-preservation in some way, you know, which can be a little bit vain, but I mean, this is first house in Libra we're talking about, so, you know, it is what it is. But as you evolve and grow, you learn that while or it could be that, you know, your first instinct is to worry about someone else, actually, with first house and Libra and Pluto. But as you learn and grow, you learn that, you know, hey, you know, as much as you kind of are always there for other people, you have to be there for yourself. And then as much as you're always there for yourself, you have to be there for other people as well. Because remember, it's also Scorpios ruled by Mars. So, you know, Mars energy is very me related. Mars and Pluto and Scorpio, you can attract a clown, honey. Exactly. You know, the people you can attract as well to you can be well below your standards, you know, sometimes. And that's you having to evolve and grow past, you know, certain limitations that you're putting on yourself, right, with the first house. So, and then with all of your planets kind of being in the lower level, remember, once again, the first house is self-image. This is the image that we project out into the world, how we feel about ourselves and our general outlook on life. You definitely learn how to care for yourself instead of everyone else. Yes. And be careful with that, because sometimes with Libra itself is already wanting to exert itself, you know, for the sake of others. But when we have Pluto in Scorpio and Mars in Scorpio, but mainly Pluto in Scorpio in the first house, you can overexert yourself to the point of like exhaustion or worse. So be careful with that. The second house rules our money, our personal finances, and our personal affairs. So, you know, you have Mercury in Scorpio. You have a lot of Scorpio energy. And you also have Sun and Sag. So this is pretty good, you know, energy here. But with Mercury in Scorpio, sometimes you can see things as they are, not necessarily. So, but also with Pluto and with Mercury in Scorpio, it's like you can, how do I say this? You can set goals for yourself that are a little bit too high. All right. Third house is the house of communication. All right. Mercury. We have Saturn in Sag, Uranus in Sag, Venus in Sag, and Neptune in Capricorn, all in the third house of communication. So you have a lot of Sag energy. So you definitely need, you know, you like to be, you know, you like to communicate. You know what I'm saying? You love a partner as well who likes to communicate. You have Neptune and Capricorn, which tells me you also kind of like to be alone, or you like settings in which there's not always a lot of people, which ironically kind of is opposite your moon in Aquarius, which tells me that you like to be around a lot of people at the same time. So, and as for the houses in opposite signs, well, you do have third house in Sag, which, that's opposition. You do have fourth house in Cap, that's opposition. You have fifth house in Aquarius, which is an opposition as well. So this tells me that sometimes you can just be misunderstood, specifically by family, maybe specifically by your siblings, but when it comes to your ideas, cousins, also by lovers with your fifth house. You have sixth house in Pisces, it looks like, which is also an opposition. So you may just be a person who's like often misunderstood, unfortunately. So next we have Latasha's question. Latasha sent a PayPal donation. Thank you, Latasha. And let's see if Latasha put her question in the PayPal. Oh, wow, it's almost 1 a.m., y'all. I would like to know if my CPR first day business is the right direction for me. Okay. Mercury in Scorpio's diary of the mouth. This is a chart of someone who should boss for self. Exactly. You're welcome, Tripods or KJ. And Lamarr, yes, been a loner for life. I go through phases though. I'm on the scene with every woman I isolate. Gotta always be by myself. Yes. Hey, everyone that just joined the room. Okay, so for those of you that are just joining, I am doing live readings, so you can donate to my super chat or my PayPal. I do prefer PayPal donations. Anywhere between $5 to $10 is one question, $20 is two questions, $30 is three questions, so on and so forth. The link to the PayPal is in the description box, as well as the chat box. So it looks like Latasha wants to know, is CPR / the first aid business the right direction for Latasha? Is the CPR first aid business, Latasha, you in here? Is the CPR first aid business the right career for Latasha? Hold on really quickly. This is the LIYAH. This is the LIYAH. Let me see you go back, forth and forth. I don't know why that song stuck in my head. Let me see you go back, forth and forth. All right, so is the CPR / first aid business the right career for Latasha? The right direction for Latasha? Is the CPR first aid business the right direction for Latasha? Is this CPR first aid business the right direction for Latasha? Is this CPR business / first aid business the right direction for Latasha? Oh my God, love me some Aaliyah. Yes. Look at you singing that Aaliyah. I love her. I don't know why I just randomly started thinking of that song. Is this CPR business / first aid business the right direction for Latasha? I'm intrigued by people who want to be in the medical industry. Me too. Well, here we have the Three of Coins here. So that's a good sign to see in the past. Here we have the Prince of Swords. So do you also have a family member who is into the medical industry? Hi, David. Princess of Coins. Or is your husband also in the... Do you have a husband? Here we have the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck. The Four of Swords. There's going to have to be some sort of way to bring in, to put the word out. My mother was a nurse. Okay. There's going to have to be some way to put the word out to bring in clientele, unless you have your own clientele. But I feel like even if you have your own clientele, or if the people you're working with, nope, no husband. Oh, okay. Even if the people you're working with have their own clientele, there's something about you are eventually going to need to get more clientele. And in order for that to happen, you're going to have to get the word out somehow. So, marketing somehow is going to probably come to be very important moving forward with this business. Be right back. Going to try to do a PayPal donation. Okay, yes, Aisha. Also something about, what type of clientele do you want? Now, I know with the medical industry that, there are certain things you can do to kind of basically show the type of clientele that you want to attract to your business. I know that they have certain like payment options sometimes. Is that something you want to do to, help certain people out? Or are you catering more towards, higher echelon clients, or, or are you more of like a client in need type of person? Like what, kind of find the niche for this business, I feel. All right. And once again, I don't know if you're working with other people. I don't know if you're working with other people or who you're working with. I see a male at the very least. But as you grow and evolve, you're going to have to expand. So be open to expanding the business, I would say. And be open to other people's expertise. Specifically in areas that you're not familiar with. For example, maybe advertising or marketing. All right. Kind of put those hands, of course, find a reputable advertiser or marketer, but put it, once you find that person, put the trust of marketing in their hands. If you have to, update some equipment, find the equipment you want to, update to, upgrade to, and then put the installation in that person's hands. So understand that you can't do everything on your own, but you can kind of outsource help. All right. It's possible to outsource help. And it will be necessary to outsource help as time goes on. So I do feel like it's a good direction for you to go in. It just, may take a while to get the kinks worked out. But I say go for it, Latasha. For those of you that are just joining, I am doing live readings, so you can donate to my Super Chat, my PayPal, or my, those are the only options right now, really. Yes, I definitely have to be open to receiving help, exactly. And the PayPal link is in the description box, as well as the chat box, and anywhere between $5 to $10 is one question, $20 is two questions, $30 is three questions, so on and so forth. All right, you guys, I'm gonna have to leave soon. Taco Bell closes at 2 a.m. and that's in an hour, so I can't be on here for too long. I can't wait, though, until I can just vlog from Taco Bell or vlog on the road. You're awesome. Thank you. Oh, you've been seeing a therapist? That's good, David. Lamarr, after watching you yesterday, my mom, I think, has become a bit of a believer to say. Oh, that's good. What did I do yesterday? What did we talk about yesterday? Yes. Child, I love Taco Bell. I know it's not the healthiest, but I actually try not to get anything beef related from Taco Bell. I'm not really a beef person. I prefer chicken or fish. For those of you that saw my live earlier, or not my live, my vlog, my apartment tour vlog, y'all know that I'm dealing with a certain issue, and I don't want to do anything to bring out that issue, if you know what I'm talking about. Cue cricket sounds. I'm starving. Me too. What am I going to order? Taco Bell sounds good. I know. You got to run for the border. I like their chalupas. When am I going to order from Taco Bell? I don't know, actually. Oh, I think I might get a salad. I really like their Power Bowl salads. Oh, those are really good. With the chicken, not with the beef or whatever, the steak. Don't eat any romaine lettuce. That's a recall. Oh my god, no, that's my salad. I don't know if they use romaine lettuce, though. That was the reading about the deceased father business, Lamarr. Oh. Oh, I remember that. I do remember that. Okay. I remember that now. You haven't seen it yet, David? Oh, you have to watch it. It was really fun and funny. Yes, not for you to know. You can ask your question. You can send a donation to my PayPal. I prefer PayPal donations or super chat. And anywhere between $5 to $10 is one question, $20 is two questions, $30 is three questions, so on and so forth. Seems like it's a recall on everything. I know, and right before Thanksgiving, it's really weird. I'm gonna have to look back at the live we did about the astrology for the week and see what's going on. Because I told you guys there was some funny energy this week. I hope you're adjusting well to living alone in the apartment. I am adjusting well, much better as time goes on. And I know once I get furniture in here and stuff, and you know, it's gonna be fun. We were talking about that at work. Not funny, but can't even eat lettuce now. I know, right? I know. I love romaine lettuce. I love Taco Bell too, Katie. Taco Bell is, you know, just something you can never go wrong with. I know for the first few months it feels a little weird, but it gets easier. Yes. Oh, you're a vegetarian. I kind of want to go vegetarian or pescatarian again. But in time. Oh, you like tomatoes? I'm not really a tomato fan, actually. I need my Caesar salad. I love Caesar salads. I love Southwest salads or Southwestern salads, whatever they're called. Those are my two favorites. What else do I love? I like Mediterranean salads too. Or Greek salads, I mean. Love marinara sauce salsas. I like most things with tomatoes. Yes. So how long have I been on live? You guys, I can't tell how long I've been on live, and I always find that I'm on here way longer than I intended to be. Like, I am so surprised it's 1 a.m. It's about to be 1 a.m. in 2 minutes. I'm like, where did the time go? I feel like it was just like an hour ago we got on, probably. You change your eating habits up so much. I know, mine have too. I don't know what's going on. Thank you, Not For You To Know, for the $5 donation to my super chat. So let's answer Not For You To Know's question. So Not For You To Know's question is, was her mom's happening/intuitive deal real for her or just her mind running? Wait. Is Not For You To Know mom's happening or an intuitive deal real, or was it just her mind running? Was Not For You To Know mom's intuitive or happening or intuitive deal real, or was it just her mind? Was Not For You To Know mom's intuitive happening? Thank you for the $7 donation, Leanne, to my PayPal. Oh, is that you, Aisha? Yes, another reading. Was Not For You To Know's mom's happening or intuitive deal real, or was it just in her mom's mind? I have to say I'm a little confused by the wording of this question, but hopefully it'll come out in the cards. This won't be the first time I've read on the situation and I was confused. But it usually comes on the cards, so. All right, let's get it together, cards. Come on. Really? Come on, cards. All right. Better. Hi, Nathaniel. How's everyone doing tonight? Here we have the Five of Cups. So it does feel like your mom is kind of a high-strung person. All right. She does seem like a high-strung person. Prince of Cups here in the present position. Did this happening or intuition involve men in some way? So Aisha, was that you that donated the $7? Under the name Leanne. Eight of Cups. I feel part of it was wishful thinking. She seems like the type of person who feels like she can wish something into existence or will something into existence. But sometimes she doesn't always take into account the facts of the situation or the circumstances. I, for some reason, feel like this situation involved men or a man in some way. And I don't think this man was on the same page that she was, or I don't think that this man was as involved, as interested, as committed as she thought he was. And so that's why it seems like this deal, whatever the deal is, fell through or didn't manifest in the way she had wanted or hoped. It was kind of wishful thinking. It was kind of winging it, all right? So it kind of may have just been a little bit in her mind. I mean, I think part of the energy may have been there for it to kind of will and to manifest, but it just wasn't all the way there. So I feel like it was kind of in her mind. That makes sense. I don't know. Like, I'm still confused by the question, but I hope it made sense in the wash. Or coming out of the wash. Whatever that phrase is, you guys know what I'm talking about. So, let me see if Leanne put the thingy in their question in the PayPal payments, darling. And then I really have to get out of here soon because I really want to go to Taco Bell. Like, I know you guys think I'm funny, but I'm like really craving Taco Bell. Herbalife distributor. Let me stop spilling tea. Oh, my little cousin. I don't know where the picture went, so I can't show you. I just logged on Instagram and my little cousin popped up. He's so cute. Hold on. I don't know who it was that posted that. I think it was my aunt. Probably. All right. I can't find it, but he looked so cute. All right. So, okay. So that was Aisha. She had a dream after watching you yesterday. Oh, that's what it was. So what was the dream about? My pops is battling some things right now and would like to know more insight on what he can do to heal and how can you support him. So let's answer Aisha's question. So hold on. We'd like to know more insight on what he can do to heal. So how can Aisha's father heal? And how can Aisha support her father through his time of healing? How can Aisha's father heal, and what can Aisha do to support her father in his time of healing? Good night, KJ. How can Aisha's father heal? Yes, it's Aisha. And what can Aisha do to support her father during his healing process? I'm doing good, Nathaniel. How are you? When is Thanksgiving? Do you guys celebrate Thanksgiving in the UK? And if so, when is it? Because I just found out that Canada's Thanksgiving was last month, actually. We have the Seven of Swords, so definitely try to think good thoughts, Aisha, at this time. All right. I have your song stuck in my head, Lamarr. You took a bite of forbidden fruit. Yes. No, it's no good to you. Yes. Okay, so you have the Seven of Swords in the past position. The Prince of Cups in the present position. I don't know if the issue is around drinking. Make sure he drinks clear fluids, water as much as he can. All right. That's one way. And specifically, like, not tap water, but like alkaline water, distilled water. I'm also sensing. The Justice, interesting. So you have to be fair to him, and you also have to be fair to yourself. Like, be careful of enabling bad habits that kind of maybe got him into this situation. Have been so anxious with money issues lately. Oh, that's good, Nathaniel. Oh, no, not for you to know. Oh my gosh, yeah, he does have issues with drinking. But we do celebrate Christmas. Oh, okay. Drinking. I think drinking is the issue. I should need to hug him more. He needs more laps in his life. Lap is the best medicine for your healings. Don't your father drink alcohol at Lamarr, Townsend? He did, but my father passed away 8 years ago. Yeah. Yeah, alcoholism runs in my family, especially my mom's side of the family. So I can relate to this message, Aisha. But he does need more love. He does need more support in terms of affection, in terms of love. All right. So being there for him, but also not enabling him, like helping him find healthier ways to cope with stress. I feel like he may be the type of person where his first instinct when he stresses to go to get a drink. All right. Which, let's be honest, we all have those days, but when it becomes drinking to excess, drinking to numb the pain to the point that you are having health issues, which I feel like I get the energy is what's going on here. That's not good. Okay. I also feel like there's something about his money being affected. Be careful with money with him. I don't know what his money situation is, but I feel like money can also be an enabler for him. All right. So you lost an uncle to alcoholism. It's hard and he isolates. He's a Gemini. Oh. He had jaundice. Ooh. Lord. Is it bothering his liver? Yeah. Don't let your father drink. He needs to learn to have fun again. Take your father to a comedy club or dancing in the club. Exactly, Ty. I do feel like he needs to get out of the house more, Aisha, as well. I feel like he's too cooped up in the house. And there's something about him holding on to pain from like his parents, his family in some way. But I feel like it's pain related to either people who he no longer has contact with or who have passed on. So he also has some pain he needs to heal. Daddy might need a boo. Exactly. He definitely needs to get out more and be more social for sure. Your readings are always on point. Thank you, Aisha. By the way, Ty, you were so right. Ty and me kind of kiki every now and then. You know, we kind of kiki and chat on Instagram and stuff every now and then. And Ty actually predicted a couple days ago that my mom was like missing me and stuff like that. Lo and behold, a couple days later, my mom called me and left a message and was like, you know, I just wanted to call to see how you're doing. Your mail's piling up. So you were right about that, Ty. And by the way, Ty, I loved your message about you saying how you think I would be really good with music and I could actually be, you know, really successful with music and making money with music. Because, you know, with me, it's all about making money. Like, I really don't want to be famous. I just want money. And also I want, like, I don't know, I want to build a platform for myself. Not for myself too, but for you guys as well. You know? Like, I love us. I love what I'm building, you know? So I say all that to say that Ty is always on point, okay? And I love when she comes to our lives. So what Ty wants to get the Quincy? Yes. Taco Bell reminder. I know. I'm thinking about that Taco Bell, Sharita. And my stomach is growling. That's what Capricorns do, build. Exactly, Lizzie. What's your sign again? My sign's Capricorn. So I'm a Capricorn sun, Libra moon. Libra's ruled by Venus, and you know, Venus is all about money as well. Well, it rules money and how we make our money and how we spend our money. Also a Virgo rising. So that's career. Is Candy from Real Housewives of Atlanta? What do you mean? What about Candy? Oh, I'm Candy from Real Housewives of Atlanta. Exactly. Like, that's what I want to. Like, you're right, because Candy makes her coins. You know, Candy, you know, also has her own thing going on. You know, Candy can go on tour when she wants to, you know, sing a couple songs, you know, do a dance or two, do an 8 count, go home, collect her coins. Like, you know, Candy's not out there, but Candy makes coins being a songwriter. I don't know if she produces, but you're exactly right, Ty. Like, that's what I want to be. Not to mention, Candy also has her other business going on, her other businesses too. So, yeah, shout out to Ty and Lamarr for the on point readings. Yes. Everybody wants money, Lamarr. You're not the only one. I know, Nathaniel. You're right. Yes, Ty, exactly. That's what I want to be. I want to be Candy. I want to make my coins, maybe write for other artists every now and then, produce for other artists, and go home, you know? I don't want the fame. I'm not gonna lie, I like certain things that come with fame though, like money, you know, an audience, all right, like, or I don't really like calling audience. I don't like calling them fans. I like calling supporters. Supporters, I like that. Supporters and stuff like that. But other than that, I'm good. David says, I kind of do want fame, but fear it would become overwhelming if I have too much. Yeah. I just want to live a happy life. I don't want fame. Exactly. I just want to live a happy life doing what I love. And this is what I love to do. I love this. I love music. You know, I love creating. People visit your family and friends on Thanksgiving. Yes, Ty. We were talking about that earlier, actually, and how, or at least I was, and how I was like, I don't know if I want to stay alone on Thanksgiving or go with my family, you know, be with my family. Manuela says, I think you like fame. You think I do? I mean, I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty sure that there's a part of fame I do enjoy. But, you know. No, you do not want the fame. It's hell, honestly, no privacy. I need my privacy, you know, like I need that. Neptune and Capricorn here. So, Neptune is privacy. Exactly. Fame and social media is not good. Exactly, Ty. Still be grateful and blessed. You're going to be alone. Oh, you're going to be alone on Thanksgiving, but you're still going to be grateful and blessed. Exactly, Lizzie. So, Yes, y'all. Well, I think I'm going to be on here for like 15 more minutes because I have to go to Taco Bell before they close. Yes, Nathaniel, I'm going to go soon because I want Taco Bell, and Taco Bell closes in like 45 minutes. So I really want to get there before they close because I'm craving a salad. And I know I could get a salad from McDonald's, but the McDonald's salad is just not the same. Sorry. I love Taco Bell, Lizzie. It's so good. So before I leave, I just wanted you guys to know that I just did my apartment tour vlog, my first apartment tour vlog. So you guys can check that out. I uploaded that today. Wow, Lamarr, you eat very late. I do eat very late, but I also like go to sleep really late. Yes, sweetie, because you're good at what you do, but not to lose your head. Did you do Virgo? Did you Virgo? What do you mean? Yes, I saw your vlog is amazing. Thank you. By the way, I also do have a single, all right, currently available on iTunes, Forbidden Fruit once again. All right. Oh, you love the vlog. Thank you, Aisha. So once again, you can type my name on iTunes or Apple Music. Once again, we're in the browse section. And yeah, you can buy my new single or download my new single. It's also on Spotify and other downloading song mediums. I remember when you used to say that you loved me despite all my flaws. I remember when on that rainy day you kissed me despite all my flaws. You took a bite of forbidden fruit. Now it's so good to you, so good to you. You took a bite of forbidden fruit. Now it's so good to you, so good to you. You took a bite of forbidden fruit. Now it's so good to you, so good to you. You took a bite of forbidden fruit. Now it's so good to you, so good to you. All right, y'all. Good night. Good morning, wherever you are. I'm signing out. I love you guys. I wouldn't mind being a soap opera famous in a dramatic kind of way. Yeah, Siobhan. Oh, Chick-fil-A does have good salads. They don't open till like 6. I don't know if I want to wait that long, but Chick-fil-A breakfast sounds kind of good. That might be too much, y'all. Y'all giving me too many ideas. And we have Thanksgiving coming up. Like, I need to, like, you know what I'm saying? I need to save some room for Thanksgiving, too. All right, you guys, I love you. And I hope you guys have a good holiday, whether you spend time alone this holiday season, this Thanksgiving season, or you spend time with your family, all right? You know, don't feel bad for whatever choice you choose. As long as you feel good at the end of the day about your choice, that's all that matters. So with love and light, it's stuck in my head. I'm going to hear it in my sleep. Yes, Dina. Well, you can purchase it on iTunes or download it if you have Apple Music or Spotify and hear it every day. Love you guys. See you guys in the next live. Check out my new vlog, first apartment tour. Okay. If you're new to my channel, subscribe, like this video, share with your friends and family, and happy holidays.